to the fucking whatever. Alright, welcome to part 11 of the Resident Evil 4 Remake playthrough. So we're finishing off the first third of the game today. Yippee!
Wow. Yippee! Oh boy, does this mean we get to go home now?
No, we have to have Ashley get kidnapped a couple more times.
No. Oh yes, because plot.
Because plots, yeah. But yeah, and again, just like the original game, this game split off into thirds: the village third, the castle third, the island third. We're gonna finish up the village third today. Oh, nice instinct, Leon, but unfortunately...
I'm bitch slap.
So here's a sequence that was never in the original game.
I think that's actually kind of funny.
So yeah, him doing that to the bars right there is the village point of no return.
I see.
Yeah. So let's run away. This is a chase sequence.
That's really funny.
What?
Oh, it's something that happened in the game.
Oops.
I'm playing Destiny,
Well,
remember? I just hit somebody.
Yes, you're playing a bad game.
Yes.
But why?
Or not.
Fair.
Oh, that's just an instant fail.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep, if the big cheese catches Ashley.
Let's try that again.
Oh my god.
Let's try that again.
Isn't that like fucking nearly 8 years old, 10 years old?
That's 11-year-old Smosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're making me feel old.
Yeah. Well, that's when I would watch them, or like, the only video that I did watch of theirs, honestly. Brian introduced me to it, and we just spent like an entire night watching Smosh videos, and that one just stuck with me.
I mean, in all fairness, that just seemed to happen when whenever there was a D&D night or toy night with you guys. I remember the one time when I was talking to like Brian, we just spent like an entire night just watching random YouTube videos. Because there's nothing until like sitting down and we're just watching something with the boys.
Yeah, but I saw that back when it first released, so...
Damn.
Yeah.
He didn't even know if it was gonna be good or not.
And then we never see him again.
Well,
No, we totally never see him ever again.
yeah, no, definitely.
There's a merchant right there. There's clearly not a boss fight coming up.
What gives you that idea?
Yeah, I don't know what would give you that idea.
No idea what you're talking about.
Why not?
And they certainly don't give you so much cash that you can spend on doing upgrades and shit. Not at all.
Yeah, I just enjoy the feeling of the coins shaking around in my pockets.
It makes me feel rich.
Exactly.
But this can barely even buy a chocolate bar.
It's okay because I feel rich.
What?
Money.
That should have not happened.
What? No, what happened? I wasn't looking.
Well, of course you're not looking. I'm playing a different game.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Well, why?
He just starts streaming his gameplay while we're recording.
Welcome.
The Ninja
Screw Resident Evil, this is way more interesting.
Oh yeah, what I also like about the remake, once you're done with a key item, you can sell it for money too.
That's nice.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
It's not stuck into your inventory for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you'll never take it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what happens with like most Dark Souls items. You get them once, they're just stuck to your inventory.
Yeah.
But at least they have a dedicated key item section in your inventory.
That's also very fair.
Well, even in this game, there's a dedicated key item inventory. It doesn't take up your main inventory, unlike the classic games. But in the classic games, once you're done with the key item, it would just say you no longer have a use for this. Discard item, and then you'd always hit yes, because why the hell would you hang on to it?
Nah, I just like looking at it when I have the game paused.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't close enough. Fuck.
Nice job.
I meant to send it to the storage.
Nice job, dick face.
Yeah. Although speaking of storage, you can access your storage at every typewriter, and that's actually like a callback to the classic Resident Evil games, because the original RE4 never had the storage mechanic. The classic RE games had the thing called the item box, which you can store all your inventory in, and everything that you put into the item box was linked to every item box in the game. Because in the classic games, you had about 6 to 10 inventory slots, as opposed to this game where, yes, some of them do take more than one slot, but that is what, like a something by something, an 8 by 12 something.
Oh man, he sneaked up on me.
So that's 9. You technically have at this point 96 inventory slots in there, but some of them do take up more than one. But in the classic Resident Evil, you'd have like 6 to 10 inventory slots, and each item would take 1 inventory slot. It didn't even matter how big the thing was.
Yeah.
Unless you're stupid in Resident Evil 0, and you made the shotgun and the long weapons 2 inventory slots instead of 1, and you only had 6 inventory slots in that game.
That's crazy.
It's because they wanted you to share between you and your partner. You technically had 12 inventory slots, but 6 per character. Yeah, it was stupid.
Store half of the shotgun in one character and the other half in the other one.
Yeah, unfortunately, they would do a similar thing in Resident Evil 5. You have 18 inventory slots, but they're shared between 2 characters, so you really have 9 per. All right, who's ready for the big cheese boss fight?
The big cheese.
Yes, the big cheese.
That's what they call Big Boss when he's a mouse.
Let's get up.
Oh, this boss fight, yeah. Okay, remember when I mentioned there was one thing that disappointed me in this remake, and that's not being able to shoot the merchant?
Yeah.
I guess I kind of forgot about this boss fight. The boss fight itself was great, but it's
Yeah, that's my sleep paralysis demon.
but the cutscene for it
That's my neighbor.
was a bit lackluster. Because you know how because as soon in the remake, as soon as Leon destroyed the barrel, boom, he's already instantly turned into a monster. He already instantly turned into a monster. But in the original, you see him transforming. It was all grotesque and disgusting. It was awesome.
I have noticed that generally with the bosses in this game, it's like the ones who start out in like a humanoid form, then turn into something grotesque like this. It's like they are 2 separate models, yes, but you never see like a third transforming model like you did in the original.
Yeah, which is kind of disappointing in a way. I mean, it doesn't really break the game for me, but it is a bit of a nitpick for me.
I can see where you're coming from, because yeah, those transformation cutscenes in the original actually were kind of cool, but since they just kind of like instantly load in this game, it might also have to do with the fact all the cutscenes in this game are real time as well. Yeah, but that's where I'd assume at least. But yeah, there is.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I see what you're getting at. Yeah, it is kind of. There is something a little bit missing. But yeah, but the boss fight itself, and just generally in this remake, is a lot more faster paced than it was in the original. Because in the original, this boss fight was slow as fuck. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It was super slow. He'd approach you really slow, and just his attacks were very slow as well. But everything's a lot more faster in this remake generally. So, there's that.
Guess your tap dancing days are over.
Guess your tap
dancing days are over.
Oh, I love that. Leon's so edgy, still can find some room to have in cheesy quotes.
He has that power of the cheese.
Yeah, because he's killing the big cheese right now.
Back at you.
Yeah, and for this fight, I'd honestly recommend bringing in all the weapons that you have, because they are all useful for this boss.
Hit it with everything you've got.
Exactly, yeah. And it's a lot more, at least the way that I do it here is has a lot more variety than how I approach this boss in the original game. Because in the original game, I would just use the shotgun for the first phase, then the TMP for the second phase. And if you remember how slow switching between weapons in the original game was, if you wanted to switch from the pistol to the shotgun or whatever, you'd have to open the inventory menu, select the item, select equip, and then go back. But thankfully in this game, everything has a D-pad switcher, and it's so fucking fast.
Yeah.
It
So
is
much
really
better.
nice. It is really nice. And what's cool about it too is that you're not limited to, like, you can equip whatever weapons to whatever spot on the D-pad you want. You're not stuck with a specific way. Although that the way that I have my things equipped on my D-pad is sort of how Last of Us kind of forced me to have pistols on the right and shotguns on the left. There was no customization in that game, so I can't break it. I can't break it.
Are you winning, son?
No.
I am.
No.
Dodge. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Man. Don't you love the power of the Second Amendment?
Everything can be solved with guns.
Exactly.
Did his eye fall out?
His eye fell out, yep. Well, it's technically a glass eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a little reference there to the original as well. Because in the original, his glass eye falling out, that was actually a key item to get out of the village with a retina scanner. There's no retina scanner in the remake. That is just a treasure, and that is for money purely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll come on.
The turkey's done.
Hey, you, the pizza here.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
No, you're kind of hot yourself.
That's probably really catch their attention.
Damn.
They move.
Leon, I'm not gonna turn into one of them, right?
Yes.
I won't let that happen.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yes.
I'll join you there too. That emerald right there, that's the last treasure in the village. Yep. So I got them all. This
You're
is 100% playthrough. Yep. Yeah, no, there's no truck in this game. After that's like gonna crash into you.
Well,
Because in the original, after you use
at
the
least you don't
retina
have to worry about
scanner
being followed.
with the big cheese's eye there, there'd be a truck on the other side of it, ready to ram into you. They cut that out entirely in the remake.
Well,
And
Yeah.
that's the game. No.
Well, that's 1/3 of the game done.
oh boy, can we go home now?
After I quit the game, then yes. Yeah, that
Fantastic.
is.
Bye bye.
That's 1/3 of the game done.